February?
Oh, man. Probably like 7?
Wow. And
Hollywood is no stranger to whirlwind romances and fairy tale endings, but even in a world filled with glitz and glamour, few love stories have captivated fans quite like that of Tom Holland and Zendaya. From their first on-screen spark in Spider-Man, Homecoming, to years of low-key romance, public denials, emotional interviews, and red carpet admiration, Tomdaya has become the ultimate slow-burn couple that fans rooted for from the start. Now, after months of speculation, subtle clues, and endless fan theories, Zendaya herself has finally broken the silence with the 4 words fans have been waiting to hear for years. Finally, we got married. Yes, you read that right. The queen of red carpets and the internet's favorite Peter Parker have reportedly tied the knot in a private, intimate ceremony away from the flashing lights of Hollywood. And Zendaya just shared incredible insight that's leaving fans both stunned and emotional. Let's dive deep into the timeline, the clues, and Zendaya's own heartwarming words that confirm what fans have been suspecting. Tom Holland and Zendaya are officially husband and wife. When Tom Holland and Zendaya met on the set of Spider-Man Homecoming back in 2016, they were just teenagers, navigating the pressures of fame and a rapidly growing fan base. What started as a friendship blossomed into something deeper, but they were careful not to let the world in too soon. "We wanted something that was just ours," Zendaya revealed in a recent interview believed to have been recorded after the alleged secret ceremony. "The world saw us grow up, so having something sacred, something quiet, that was everything." Their decision to keep the wedding private wasn't a publicity stunt or a game. It was a reflection of how grounded they've stayed through the years. Despite being 2 of the most famous young stars in the world, they built their love on mutual respect, loyalty, and patience. And in the age of paparazzi and leaks, they somehow pulled off the impossible. A wedding so secret, not even the media caught it. Until now. So what do we actually know about the Tomdaya wedding? According to insiders close to the couple, the ceremony took place in London at a countryside estate surrounded only by their closest friends and family. There were no press announcements, no drone footage, and no designer label wedding dress photos leaked on Instagram. Instead, it was a ceremony that matched their energy: elegant, thoughtful, and deeply personal. Zendaya wore a custom gown rumored to be a blend of her 2 favorite styles: minimalistic elegance and vintage glamour. Tom wore a classic navy blue suit tailored in London, reportedly the same suit he wore when he met Zendaya's grandfather for the first time. "There was no big reveal, no press coverage," Zendaya shared. "Just love. That was all we wanted that day." Now that the secret is out, fans are going back to piece together all the clues they may have missed. The first major sign came at the 25 Golden Globes, when Zendaya showed up wearing a stunning Bulgari diamond ring on that finger. She didn't walk the carpet with Tom. He stayed behind, letting her have her moment. But fans quickly noticed the small T tattoo on her ribcage, barely visible beneath her gown. Was it a tribute to Tom? Most certainly. But the biggest clue was Tom himself. In multiple interviews in 25, the actor began referring to Zendaya as his partner rather than girlfriend. He even mentioned wanting to settle down, saying, "When I have kids, you won't see me in films anymore. I'll be a full-time dad." And then, of course, there was the now viral moment when Tom launched his non-alcoholic brand, Barrow, and Zendaya showed up in matching red attire. As paparazzi hounded her, Tom physically shielded her and sternly told photographers to back off. That wasn't just a boyfriend move, that was a husband move. What really solidified the rumors into reality were Zendaya's own words in her recent interview with a UK-based outlet. When asked about her ring, she smiled and responded, "Yes, finally, we got married. Quietly, peacefully. It was perfect." She added, "We didn't want to hide it from our fans. We just wanted it to belong to us first. And now that it does, we're happy to share the love." Zendaya also opened up about the moment she knew Tom was the one. "It was during lockdown, honestly," she laughed. "He would do these silly little things to make me smile, and he'd rearrange the books on my shelf by color and leave little post-it notes in the fridge. I knew I couldn't imagine my life without him." According to Zendaya, the 2 plan to eventually share wedding photos, but only when the time feels right. Both Zendaya's and Tom's families have reportedly been incredibly supportive of their union. Zendaya's father, Kazembe Adamu, has always spoken highly of Tom, calling him respectful, grounded, and emotionally mature. Tom's parents, Dominic and Nikki Holland, expressed their happiness in a recent Patreon post, with Dominic writing, "They're both young, but their hearts are old souls. This marriage didn't surprise us, it reassured us." Reports say Tom formally asked Kazembe for his blessing before proposing, proving that chivalry is still alive and well. Now that they're married, fans are dying to know what's next for Hollywood's golden couple. Are they planning to move in full-time together? Are kids on the horizon? According to close sources, the couple is enjoying a honeymoon phase in London before they begin shooting for Christopher Nolan's upcoming film, Odyssey, where they'll appear on screen together again. "Working with your best friend, your person, that's the dream," Tom said in a podcast earlier this year. "We've always said when it feels right, we'll take the next step, and now it finally does." Zendaya has also hinted that family is something she deeply values. In a past interview with InStyle, she said, "I'm looking forward to one day starting a family. I don't know when, but it's something I think about often." In a world where celebrity marriages often crumble under the weight of public scrutiny and relentless media coverage, Tom Holland and Zendaya seem to be rewriting the script. Their relationship, now elevated to marriage, stands as a quiet rebellion against the superficial and the sensational. From the beginning, they've taken their time, nurtured their bond, and resisted the urge to put on a public performance for likes and headlines. Instead, they've chosen a relationship grounded in intention, privacy, and shared growth. Zendaya noted, "It's not that we didn't want people to know, it's that we wanted to know first. We wanted to feel the moment without 10,000 cameras clicking. That kind of peace, it's rare, and Tom gave me that." It's not hard to see why fans have rooted so hard for them. They represent something rare in Hollywood, an authentic love that blooms slowly, rooted in trust and mutual respect. While most details of the ceremony remain under wraps, a guest at the event allegedly revealed that Tom and Zendaya wrote their own vows. According to the source, Tom's speech included this line, "Before I was Spider-Man, before I even knew what love really was, I knew I wanted to be the kind of man you deserved." And Zendaya's vow, "You didn't just catch me in your web, you taught me that real love feels safe, patient, and deep. Thank you for being my home." Even typing that out brings a lump to the throat. When Zendaya's quote, "Finally we got married," hit the internet, social media erupted, Twitter flooded with tweets like, "I'm not crying, you're crying. Tomdaya is real and they're married." They did it the right way. Quiet, sacred, meaningful. I've never stand a couple so hard. Tom Holland just redefined husband energy. Meanwhile, TikTok users began combing through past clips, interviews, and red carpet moments, piecing together the subtle signs that had pointed to this outcome all along. From Tom fixing Zendaya's dress at the Oscars to Zendaya cheering louder than anyone during Tom's lip-sync battle, the love story has always been there, just waiting to be confirmed. Some fans wondered if this wedding might signal a shift for either of their careers, particularly Tom, who has hinted at stepping back from acting to focus on family life. In his interview with People earlier this year, Tom said, "I want to be a dad. That's something I really look forward to. And when that happens, I think I'll take a break from all of this. I want to be present." Zendaya, on the other hand, has expressed a desire to balance motherhood with her work, stating in a 2023 interview, "I've always looked up to women who've managed both careers and families with grace. That's the path I want to follow when the time comes." Or, while there's no official word on when the couple plans to start a family, their recent interviews, coupled with their secret marriage, suggest it may not be far off. Another detail that drove fans wild was Zendaya's ring, the same 5.02C east-west cushion diamond button-back ring listed under the engagement section on Jessica McCormack's site. But it wasn't just the ring that got people talking. There was also the small T tattoo spotted during the Golden Globes as it peeked out from under her designer gown. The fact that Zendaya, who once said she didn't want tattoos, got ink dedicated to Tom speaks volumes. "It was never about saying, 'I'll never get one,'" Zendaya once said in a 2019 Allure interview. "It was about finding something worth marking forever." Looks like she found it. Let's rewind for a moment and reflect on just how far they've come. 2016, met on the set of Spider-Man: Homecoming. 2017-2020, sparked dating rumors but kept things quiet. 2021, caught kissing in a car, confirming their relationship. 2022, began appearing at events together, but still very private. 2023-2024, more open about their love. Zendaya called Tom her safe space. 2025, speculation peaks after tattoo, ring sighting, and red carpet clues. Mid-2025, secret wedding confirmed by Zendaya. Their story has been a masterclass in slow, intentional love in the age of viral relationships. There's something undeniably wholesome about Tom and Zendaya's love story. It's not flashy. It's not built on drama or media spectacle. It's built on respect, patience, and shared values. Zendaya once said, "Tom is kind. He's the kind of person who holds the door open, who remembers the little things." That goes a long way when you're in love. Tom, in turn, has often credited Zendaya for helping him navigate fame. "She's been through it longer than I have, and she helps me stay grounded. I'm lucky to have her." They're the kind of couple that shows love is less about public gestures and more about the quiet choices you make every day, checking in, standing by each other's side, cheering each other on behind the scenes. So here we are, Tom Holland and Zendaya, Hollywood's favorite duo, are now husband and wife. In an industry where relationships are often more PR than passion, these two have shown us what love can look like when it's real, private, steady, deep. And with Zendaya's simple, stunning confirmation, finally we got married, they've given their fans a moment that feels like the ending of a movie we all got to be a part of. But in truth, this isn't the end. It's just the beginning of their next beautiful chapter. Whether they share wedding photos tomorrow or in 10 years, we'll be right here cheering them on, because if anyone deserves a happily ever after, it's Tom and Zendaya.